Hey everybody, it's Rob here. I've been getting a lot of messages from people that want to know more about how player versus player, the PvP combat works in Diablo 4. And in this video, I want to share with you at least what I know and what I experienced so far. First of all, there was not many players in this pre-launch version of the game that we got to play. And I only had a total of 2 encounters in the PvP zone. And I want to show them both to you today. The first one I didn't even find in my own recordings because there's a lot of footage to go through and I just couldn't find the clip. But the YouTuber Force Gaming, he uploaded the fight from the other perspective. So I was actually like fighting him or engaging with him in the PvP zone. Let's just take a quick look here on his recent YouTube video. And I will walk you through it. So you can see here, we're in the PvP zone. Like I am down here, I'm marked as hostile. He sees me, he sees my name. Doesn't see my clan tag actually, so that's already pretty interesting to note already. And he sees my level. And you notice he's like level 62, so you would expect him to be quite a bit weaker than I am here as well. And yeah, he's a rogue, I'm a barb. And those are the two classes that are present here. You notice this little icon down here? That means you are like hostile. If you come from the Diablo 2 game or from the scene, like there's like this hostile button, like it's like 2 crossed swords with a skull, and it's very similar here. Like this is the blood marked, it's called here, symbol. So yeah, let's just watch the clip and look into it. He was actually like dashing on me because I was just like minding my business, actually killing monsters in this zone. I was not like actively looking for a fight. And now you can see my clan tag here actually, so it does show up at some point. So he's basically trying to kill me on his rogue, but you realize pretty fast that he has like no chance. Like I basically play the Rend bleed build that I linked in the description, Whirlwind bleed build. And yeah, you see like 1 whirlwind is actually enough to make him bleed for like 5 seconds, I think, and it basically consumes all his life in like a matter of a few frames. See, once he's hit, you see the crazy dot that's just on him from the whirlwind. And yeah, then he's just dead. So keep in mind, there was like the level difference here, right? He's 62, I'm 77, so I would assume there is quite some armor scaling involved here. But essentially, this is a one-shot. And keep in mind, the PvP zone has a bleed damage multiplier. I don't know the reason for this. It just says in the buffs, if you read down here, you just get, I think it's 20% more bleed damage in the PvP zone. So bleed builds, or burning builds, I guess for that matter, could potentially be pretty strong. Now, I'm not 100% sure if this bonus also applies to poison and the burning damage. Like I only know from the bar perspective, it says that bleed damage is increased by 20%. So yeah, that's pretty significant, and I think that's one thing that contributes here to the DPS. And the second clip I want to show you, this is from my own recording. I actually was just farming the altars of Lilith. You notice here, like I basically changed my build quite a bit to just have some more utility with the leap skill, and I was using the Call of the Ancients skill while collecting these altars of Lilith to just be able to port out in peace while my Ancients basically kill like all the strangling monsters that still might try to chase me and might interrupt my teleport. But here in this PvP zone, like this was on my way to 100 or shortly before I hit 100, I actually engaged Wudijo in the zone, and I don't know if he was prepared. Like I definitely wasn't prepared for a fight. But yeah, watch what happened here. So keep in mind, like I'm pretty over leveled here as well, so I was just like minding my own business, and yeah, suddenly a demon hunter appeared here, and you see here like the first hit, it's the same, the whirlwind bleed. I do 1 tick. And he is pretty much already dead. Like you can't, like he's not actually dead yet, but the dot is enough to kill him. Let's go a bit back. So I'm just farming, because the fight takes like 2 seconds. So we have to analyze it a bit here to see what's going on. So he's on my screen and he gets dotted, and you see his life just like basically goes down. And I think he gets some armor or he drinks some potion. So you can actually drink like healing potions in PvP as well. And yeah, but he doesn't even like do any damage to my barrier, so I'm not sure what happens. And he's flying away, and you can see he is dropping all the shards that he already collected and farmed from the monsters. And these here on the minimap are the altars where you can now cleanse these shards. You notice I have 3k shards, and you can pick the other shards and cleanse them together with your own shards, and you can like gamble items with them, and you can get cosmetics and all sorts of like cool things. I think mount skins are in there as well. So there's a lot of useful things that you can do with those. And there is also the Hatred's Chosen. So I'm not 100% sure what that means, but you gain hatred by defeating players. Survive long enough as Hatred's Chosen, and you will be rewarded. Like, I don't know what this reward might be, but you see, and you notice up here, there's like a counter popping up. So for killing the rogue here, I got 10 points. I don't know what that means. Maybe if I, kill 9 more players, I get to 100, and then I become the Hatred's Chosen, or I get some additional reward. Like, who knows what that will be. But pretty interesting and pretty cool mechanic. I really can't wait to see, what that's gonna do. Once we get to play the full game on a launch here in a few days and get to experience all the fun here. But one thing I can already tell from these like 2 short clips that I saw is, and I think this is also in alignment of what Blizzard said on Twitter or in various dev interviews, that you should not expect PvP to be perfectly balanced, or balanced at all, guys, for that matter, because Diablo 4 is a game that revolves about the PvM aspect. And I also agree with that the game should be balanced around the PvM aspect, because that's what, the majority of the player base likes to do, and that's what the core of Diablo is. It's not like a player versus player focused game. So I like the PvP combat. I liked it in D2, and I get a lot of you guys that really would like to see some like super balanced PvP. But with all the different mechanics and nuances that are in Diablo 4, I don't think it's possible. Especially because you can also group in the PvP zone. So, I'm going to play with a starter group. We're going to be like a 4-man stack. And if we're in the PvP zone, it's not going to be a fair fight if you show up there alone and I'm with my 4-man group, basically. And you try to steal our altars or the monsters. I don't think it's like going to necessarily work. Like maybe there will be some, teaming up or some other groups as well that compete. But overall, if you're just a solo player, I don't think it's meant to be a fair fight. This is like the Wild West in here. And it kind of goes with the theme here of like the desert and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. I had some fun with this so far. But yeah, we'll see. It's not mandatory at all. Like you can do this or you can just choose to ignore it, whatever you like. And yeah, just wanted to make this quick video. I will definitely get into it more once I have more opportunities to play, and also once I, just understand the mechanics a bit better, like how exactly like the damage is reduced or the damage is increased in PvP, how it all works with the Hatred's Chosen quest, and all these kinds of things. So we will see how that's gonna go. Stay tuned for more videos, guys. I have a lot more content coming. If you like what you see, if you find the information helpful, leave a like, leave a comment, or subscribe. It all helps a lot. And yeah, I have a lot more content coming. I will see you soon. Rob over and out. Bye bye.